Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your September 2023 reading. This is a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars, but in reality really for all Aquarius placements, or even for people who are just drawn to the title and they resonate with this reading and this is helpful for you, then, you know, use it for your advantage and leave the rest behind. It's really more about support, inspiration, maybe gaining more knowledge or insight into a situation than anything else. So let's see what the cards want to say. In the beginning, general reading, second part, relationship dynamics, as always. And check out the description box for the information that you need. Ooh, look at that. Check out the description box for the information that you need. Page of Swords. He's checking out. Maybe you need to check out description boxes for more information in general. Because the Page of Swords is exactly doing that. Learning, gathering information, understanding more. Maybe even education, going into the educational system, opening yourself up for more information, communicating, spreading ideas, understanding ideas, gathering ideas. That's all the Page of Swords. Love it. This is in your higher consciousness coming up. So this is what you're working yourself towards. I think you might also try to understand the situation that is occurring this month, because this picture is still very empty, and you might try to also gain a sense of gain a better understanding of this whole picture that is forming. It's like maybe understanding the puzzle, understanding the pieces. All right, so what he is looking at first is, this is the higher consciousness row. So we're looking at a man with two pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, that is, who is kind of juggling these two pentacles. What does that mean? The Two of Pentacles is a card of change, but it's also a card of flexibility and adapting to a new path. So with the Ace of Pentacles, we step into a new path that is very real, that is very concrete, that is very much happening in real life, you know. And this Two of Pentacles is like adjusting to that, like, okay, now I stepped into this new thing. How can I stay flexible? How can I stay light-footed? How can I handle those maybe responsibilities or my resources or what I'm bringing onto this path? How can I handle this long term? Therefore we have this infinity 8 also surrounding these pentacles. And how can I at the same time stay on top of my emotions, also maybe a little distanced, maybe from choppy waters here in the background? How can I stay playful and flexible in that? Oh, nice, beautiful. Page of Swords is here learning. He's learning about change. I think you're learning about how change works into this new direction, understanding better. Strength in the reverse. Okay. There is, with the Strength card in the reverse, coming into this phase, a sense of maybe having a hard time controlling your inner beast or your passions or your drive. So when the Strength card is in the reverse, we often have a feeling of passion overpowering us, or very strong, aggressive energy, having a little too much impact on our path. Maybe a little bit of a primal energy coming to the surface that we are having a hard time controlling. I think you are very aware of that, especially because this is in the higher consciousness, and I think you're trying to stay adapted to that and flexible. Justice in the reverse. Okay, this is the real timeline. Four of Cups. I need to take a sip of water. Dry throat from the talking. Sorry. The Four of Cups. Okay, something might have been unfair here that might have also made quite simple, made you angry. You know, the Strength card in the reverse is also just being angry at something. It doesn't have to be a unhealthy response. Sometimes anger is a healthy response, especially if something is unfair. We're very much allowed to be angry or frustrated. Something turned out to be maybe not the way you thought is right. Therefore, Four of Cups moment. I think you're just isolating yourself a little bit here emotionally and being, you know, in a state of licking your wounds maybe, or just drawing back and taking your time to be ready again, to get inspired by what's coming towards you. So it's a little bit, the Four of Cups, a little bit of a card of being uninspired, bored, maybe even grumpy or drawn back. It's a little bit of a too little too late card, or also a card of just holding a grudge. So that's all valid and okay. You know, if you need to do this, and if something turned out to be unfair, take your time for that. Take your time for that. At the same time, you're still adapting to this idea of change. See, beautiful. Knight of Pentacles. I think you're gonna be, because you're allowing yourself to feel that way, you're gonna be back on the horse faster than you think. Knight of Pentacles, ready to put the work in, ready to move forward, ready to manifest and to really put the focus into the right things, and also look forward in a way where it's like realistic, and where you are aware that it's not about fast results, but it's about sustainable results here with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is very much working on sustainable long-term results. This seems very grounded. Chariot, beautiful. Eight of Cups, beautiful. Subconsciously, this is a really nice storyline here. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles and the Star card. Wow, Aquarius, your card is coming out as well. The Star card, this is wonderful, because this is settled in such authenticity, stability, and autonomous being and living. The Chariot, I think you are your subconscious understands it's time to step into a new journey, and you're contemplating on how you're gonna really, you're very aware of how you're gonna make this change happen and what it needs, and that's what you're learning right now, or learning more of. I think you're really getting educated, maybe about mental health, manifesting, all these things. And you're stepping into a new journey. Your subconscious knows, like, I'm stepping into this new journey away from unjust situations that trigger me, make me angry, that upset me. Letting this settle emotionally, you're getting yourself ready to move away from emotionally unfulfilling situations that have been maybe quite wonderful at the time you were there, but you've outgrown. The Eight of Cups is a card of also outgrowing a situation, understanding like this is not enough for me anymore. Maybe it was in the past, but it's not enough for me anymore. Stepping into this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Queen of Pentacles. Subconsciously, such a good card, because deep, deep down to your core, you really feel settled, stable, know your worth, know how to work with your resources, super resourceful, at the same time super conscientious with your resources. You're not overgiving, you're not undergiving, very balanced, very nurturing, very still hardworking, but in a way that you're still respecting your body, your resources, your time, other people's time. This is such a good card. Such a good card. And the Star, having the patience, having the knowing, having the deeper knowing that you're at the right time, at the right place, that this is where you're supposed to be, that there is no rush, and that you are more than just okay. Temperance card, wow, super balanced, super balanced. The Fool, this is such a healthy, good energy, like grown up, healthy, balanced, stable, solid. That's what I'm seeing. Super solid, Aquarius. Really wonderful. And I think it has to do with allowing yourself those moments of, I want to say, boredom or maybe not being super inspired or not being ready. And the more you allow yourself to feel like, well, I'm not feeling like making that step, you're ready in a second all of a sudden. It's like, I guess I thought I wasn't, but I am ready to move forward slowly but surely. And you're at such a good place. You're at such a good place here with the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Love this for you. I don't even want to draw an oracle card because this is a perfect picture, really. Let's see how this plays out in relationships. Maybe there is a specific person. Of course, this can be romantic, but doesn't have to be. Can also be family dynamics often, or close friends. This is where we really experience similar difficulties often. Could also be working relationships. Queen of Discs, she's here again. Queen of Pentacles. I love it. Look at that. She's the matriarch. Look at her. And I didn't even see that this card is saying matriarch. I mean, I knew it because I have this deck for a while, but I haven't used it in a long time. She's the matriarch. She knows what's there to do. She's in her stability. She's grounded. She's nurturing. She's the boss. You know, she's the boss, but she's not overbearing and she's not bossy. She just is the boss. And that's the difference, you know. Are you still bossy, or are you the boss? I love it. So you come from a really stable place here into a relationship situation. You know your worth, you know what you're capable of, you know, you're aware of your nurturing nature, you're very grounded, stable. It seems like you got it all here. And you know that you're not just going to give it away to anybody. This other person, Prince of Swords. Okay, they want to learn more about this. They're communicating. Maybe there is communication coming towards you. Maybe they're even stalking you. Maybe they are stalking. It's a hard word. Maybe they're Googling you, looking up information they can find on the internet about you, or studying the stuff that they can find on the internet about you. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think everybody is entitled to get a background check on a person. Why not? Especially in the age of the internet. Somebody is learning about you. Maybe they're watching you. Maybe they're watching you online. Ooh, this is good. This other person is this Prince of Swords. So you are maybe dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Love this. So, oh, you're in the moon. Yeah, I think you might hold yourself a little, keep yourself a little mysterious, not give away too much. So this person is trying to figure out more about you. I don't think this is somebody that is close to you. I think there's somebody that just got to know you. You might not even know about this person. You might not even know that this person is interested in you, to be quite honest. You're very mysterious to them, or you're not, they don't see really who you are. That's why they are trying to figure out more. They might be communicating with you though. Prince of Swords. It's not that they might not be in your, you know, maybe it's an online thing. Could be online dating thing. They're trying, maybe they are not seeing also how stable and established of a person you actually are, because maybe you're not putting that out on the internet. Could be, ooh, strength card, passion. Well, there is a lot of attraction here. There is a lot of passion here, and it takes a little courage to step into this, but it could be very rewarding. Passionate. Could be dealing with a Leo as well, even though that's a squaring sign for you, so I might, or yeah, square. Justice in reverse. Well, I hope that's not the person who did you unjust. Oh no, I don't think that's the case. I think you might also just have been through a divorce, and this person doesn't know that. Or you're still dealing with a divorce, could be. And you might not be ready for a relationship. That could also be. You might not be ready for a serious partnership just yet, but there is, yeah, the Magician in the reverse. Because you're so, you probably worked really hard to establish that stability, security, and you're finally there, and you might not want to just give it away to the next best person, which is smart and good. And you're not in a hurry either with the Star card. So take your time. But there is, you know, some fiery energy going on here with the Strength card, attraction. One more. Princess of Swords. Well, I think you should get to know more about this person. It seems very much like this is a new person. Princess of Swords is here again. These cards are repeating themselves a lot, so this is a lot of synchronicities here. Same card. So yeah, learn about the person, you know, figure out more and communicate. I mean, that's the only one. You don't have to, you know, you're not owing anybody anything just because you're talking to them. So you can talk to them. Could be quite interesting. Okay. Could for sure be interesting. Seems like an interesting person here. I mean, this is just, I just have this picture of the person, and it hasn't, of course, doesn't have to be a person that looks like that and acts like that at all, but it looks like an interesting person to me that I would want to know more about, quite honestly. I like this deck because the characters are so specific, and we've all seen these kind of people. It's like they're still super archetypal but still very individual. It's weird. Okay. Earth in the reverse. Well, it might not be an earth sign, to tell you that much. It might not be manifesting in the real just yet, and also not in this month, which is fine, you know. It might also not be something that you're thinking of long term. Maybe you just want to explore a connection and learn more about a person. It might not be the most stable choice at this time. Or it might just take time to manifest, which is cool, you know, whatever. Still, I see there is a lot of excitement. It can be a passionate thing. I think talking and communication with this person could be very inspiring, really. I think you would have a really good intellectual connection with the person here. And it could be a interesting conversation that's happening, sharing ideas and stuff. That's what I see here a lot. All right, Astro Dice. Ninth house, yeah, learning, growing, knowledge, also spiritual knowledge, philosophical knowledge. I think, as I said, there is a conversation happening that's super inspiring, I want to say. Leo, show yourself. You can really show yourself fully here. and present yourself and be authentic with this person. Saturn, you've worked hard to get where you are at right now. And that's showing, because what's built on Saturn, or on the premise of Saturn, it's not gonna be taken away from you anymore. You know, everything you've established under a Saturn aspect, that's just like, that sticks. It's like, that's yours. And I think you've really worked on that stability for yourself. And Saturn was in or is Saturn still in Aquarius? I think, no, it went back into Capricorn and is going back into Saturn, into Aquarius, yeah. So what you've built, the stability you've built over these last 2.5 years, it's gonna stick, you know, it's not gonna, nobody's is gonna be able to take that away from you. Beautiful. When you're an ascendant, especially when it comes to personality, when it's the sun, then it's just like you know, the way you're grounded and rooted, deeply rooted into this experience that is called life on Earth. All right, Aquarius, charms. Why not some charms? Sprinkle on top of the reading. Music, love it. You could talk about music with this person a lot. Okay, this person might be still dealing with some codependency issues. This could very well be and not be as grounded as you are, and you might sense that. Therefore, it's good to learn more about this person, for sure, but they're trying to heal that. This is my codependency charm. We have music here as a connecting point. The number 73 could be of importance. I think with the Moon card and this authenticity charm, it seems like it's okay to show yourself even though you are a little afraid and you want to keep things mysterious. This is a strategy and a tactic as well. Because I think it might be linked to this unjust situation. We have a Leo here, the Strength card here, and the Strength card here. In this, you're trying to control, I think, maybe the sexual attraction or the passion in this, and therefore you're not fully showing everything and you're staying strategic. This other person is doing the same thing, which is good. I don't think you should be afraid that the same thing is going to happen with a new person necessarily, because you're more aware, you've learned from the past, you've learned from your mistakes, and yeah, you've been quite you've been working hard on establishing your stability, so it's not going to be so easy to take that away from you, just that you know. Okay, Aquarius, what a nice reading. So thank you so much for being here. Like, subscribe, comment, check out the description box, and I hope I see you next time. Bye.